What Biden said, they had to cut him off from the mic. Check it out.
Nobody likes having celebrated international meetings if you don't know what you want at the meeting. If you don't have a game plan. He may have a game plan. He just hasn't shared it with me. But I tell you what, I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to bed.
What is inside Mr. Lee? State support for the...
Yeah, we talked about at the conference overall. We talked about stability. We talked about making sure that the Southern Hemisphere had access to change. It had access. It wasn't confrontational at all.
Thank you, everybody. This ends the press conference. Thanks, everyone.
All right. So we'd like to begin by giving all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutation to the men that push in this word in sincerity and in all truth. All right, this is one piece of GMS Trinidad, Brother Kwada, just come in to do a vid, and pray that it be edifying to the house and nation of Israel. All right. Just looking for a precept here. All right. So this is the book of Jeremiah 49 and verse 10. It says, I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. All right. And we see in where, Joe Biden was making a speech, and he mentioned a few key words that the prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai could put this together and tell you what it is he was really talking about there. You understand? So I just want to, go into more scriptures of this devil's wickedness. You understand? Because we know that the devil on the earth is Esau Edom. You understand? These so-called white people, which they are not white, they are red. You understand? Yeah, when they go into the word devil, it means deceiver. You understand? Notice that he said something and then he paused and he changed it into something else. And it just shows you the deceit of these wicked-ass Edomites. So this is Psalms 64 and verse 8. It says, Psalm 64 and verse 8, it says, so they shall make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. You understand? Really and truly, no one does really want to deal with a liar. You understand? From the time you catch somebody lying, or you know somebody to be a liar, you will find that people staying away from that person as to not be deceived. You understand? But here you have 2/3 of Israel who actually believe everything that these white devils saying. Yeah, they made their tongues to fall upon themselves. That is exactly what has happened to Joe Biden there. You understand? When he catch himself, he changed his speech. You understand? This is the book of Proverbs 18 and verse 7. It says, a fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul. All right? Yeah. And really and truly, because the other super weapons country of this world, they already pick up on what he's saying. You understand? So when they pick up on that now, you know that they're going to prepare even further for the destruction of Babylon. You understand? AKA America. You understand? You know they're going to prepare further for the destruction of these Edomites. You understand? Which shows you a fool's mouth is his destruction. You understand? Going back into the book of Psalms, Psalms 10 and verse 7. It says, his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Right? Reading to verse 8, it says, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret place doth he murder the innocent. All right? And we know that Babylon today, right, their intention is to murder the innocent. All right? Which is if the will of America was to be done, all right, they would have killed out all the Lord's elect. You understand? And the rest of the nation of Israel, they would have put that evil device into them. You understand? Which is the CHIP. You know? Yeah. Put it together and you will see the MOTB. You know? Yes, which is spoken of in Revelation 13, I believe. You know? So it say, he murdered the innocent, his eyes are privily set against the poor. And who is the poor of this world? The poor of this world is the Israelites. You understand? Because they are the ones that all their riches were taken away from them via the other nations. The other nations are actually living in the wealth that belonged to Israel. You understand? And now Israel have become poor. All right? It says, he lieth in wait as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draw them into his net. And that net in this time and go back to comfort. You understand? He trying to make you Israelites be so comfortable in his devices. You understand? So, you know, you're going to want to open your car door with just a swipe of your hand. You understand? You're going to want to lock up your house with just a touch from your hand to a device on your wall. All these things is comfort, and that is how we're going to catch you, 2/3 of Israel. That is how we're going to catch you, by comfort. You know? But not knowing that he actually lieth in wait to murder you people. You understand? That is Esau Edom's, aka America, intention. That is their end game, to actually murder the whole house of Israel. You know? Because they know that the Israelites are the Lord's chosen people. And the way how Yahweh Basham Yahushai take down kings for our sake, it's still in these white devil mind today. You understand? Yeah, the things that Yahweh Basham Yahushai did for his people in the latter days, it's still in their mind today, and they don't want that to happen again. So that is why you see they're trying all manner of things to keep the Lord's people docile, you know, to keep them in a drenched state of mind. You understand? Where they will forget their gods, they will be dependent on the system. That is what AKA America doing. You know? Verse 10, it says, he croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones. You understand? And them strong ones go back to Joe Biden. It goes back to Bill Snakes. Yeah, they are Esau Edom strong ones. You know, just to name two of them. You understand? Because they are the ones that actually put in these devices in play to catch the poor. Which the poor, as I say, are the Israelites. You know, so going into the book of Job 20, Job 20 and verse 12. It says, though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, it said, though he spare it and forsake it not. You know, so yeah, these white devils, they don't forsake wickedness. They love to do wickedness. You understand? Just like the Elamites, the East Indians, they love to do wickedness to the Lord's people. You understand? But all of them going and get double whammy. All of them going and be checked by the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Because the wrath of the Lord going and come down on these other nations. You understand? That touched the Lord's people. The scriptures say that Israel is the apple of the Lord's eyes. You understand? And all that touched him offended greatly too. You know? Yeah. I'll just go over to the Job 15. You know, just bringing out a few precepts, but the head choppers coming up, you know, as to you're going to know what Joe Biden was really talking about there when he say, you know, what he said. All right, so this is Job 15 and verse 34. It says, for the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery. All right? Yeah, so the congregation of hypocrites. It says, they conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their bellies prepare deceit. You understand? So yeah, though they hide it, it does always come to light. You know? This is Psalms 58 and verse 3. Psalms 58 and verse 3, it says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like a deaf adder that stoppeth her air. You understand? Yeah. You understand? As soon as they get to know themselves, they speak lies. You understand? They even go up on the pulpit, say they're talking to the people, and it's lies they're spewing. You understand? A lie came out of Joe Biden's mouth. You understand? And he tried to deter it. And that is why they had was to cut him off a camera. You understand? Because why? He actually belching out their plans. And they don't want the plans to be known by the world right now. You understand? When the plan going to be known is when everything ready and set to actually catch the Lord's people. You understand? That is when the water plan known. All right? So this is Revelation. This coming to the head chopper. All right? But first I just want to look up the word woe. All right? Woe, it says a condition of deep suffering from misfortune, affliction, or grief. It say ruinous, trouble, calamity, affliction. All right? So keep that in mind. All right? So keep that in mind. So this here is Revelation 11 and verse 14. It says, the second woe is past. Now remember I say woe goes back to calamity, misfortune, you know, judgment. Yeah, it goes back to that. Now, when you have a war, what has happened? Because in the First World War, in the Second World War, all right, a lot of calamity, pain, suffering, you understand, and judgment came upon the people that were involved within the First and Second World War. You know, and here where it say, the second war is past, and behold, the third war cometh quickly. You understand? The third world war. You understand? You hear what Joe Biden said? He said the third world, and then he shut him out. He closed him out and say, excuse me, he talking about the southern hemisphere. You understand? It was really the third world war is what he was hinting there. You understand? So it shows you that these devils' plan is to bring in that third world war. Because when they do that, because from war, all right, spoils to the nation that become the victor of the war, all right, they gather spoils. And that is how America became so great, because in the First World War, in the Second World War, all right, they funded the war and they profited greatly from these two world war. And their intention is to do the same thing within this third world war. You understand? To profit greatly. You understand? Because think about it. Think about bringing forth a third world war, right, where you conquer all the nations round about you, all right, and you enslave the Lord's people. You understand? Totally destroy the nation of Israel. Totally. Think about how happy the nation of Edom going and feel to accomplish that. You understand? But they have a great upset, which that upset is Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. You understand? He's going to upset them greatly. You know? So, right there you see where this devil, this deceiver, all right, was talking about the third world war that is to come. All right, the First World War came already, the Second World War came already, and the Third World War is going to come. You understand? And the scriptures talk about these things, as you could clearly see in Revelation 11 and 14. All right, so let me get Revelation 8 and verse 13, and let me see what I say. Salakia. It says, and I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, woe, which is the First World War, woe, which is the Second World War, woe, which is going to be the Third World War. You understand? Woe, woe, woe. That is 3 wars. You understand? To the inhabitants of the earth. You understand? So the Lord showing you that World War I came, World War II came, there is going to be World War III. You understand? That is going to come. So it says here, to the inhabitants of the earth by reason of the other voices of the trumpets of the 3 angels, which are yet to song. And these 3 angels, because I was reading a part, right, while preparing this lesson, I ended up losing that precept, all right, where it say that the 3 angels, the 3 last plagues that is to come, all right, going and be the accomplishment of the Lord's wrath. You understand? Which we know that Yahweh Shai, he's going to come back during the period of World War III. You understand? Yeah, because he is going to come back to actually accomplish his father's judgment on this earth. You understand? Because with the scriptures say that he is going to present the kingdom unto his father. You understand? Yeah, in Revelation, the same book of Revelation, it say the kingdoms of this world have become the kingdoms of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Yeah. All right. So who have ears to hear, let them hear. Who have eyes to see, let them see, according to the scriptures. All right. So this brings me to my last precept in Psalms in Psalms 52 and verse 4. See what I say? Psalms 52 and verse 4, it say, Thou lovest all devouring words, O thou deceitful tongue. You understand? I will read from verse 1. It says, Why boasted thou thyself in mischief, O mighty man? Who is the mighty man on the earth right now? Esau Edom, the so-called white man, because he is the one that actually, this is actually his kingdom. You understand? So, a kingdom can be yours and the peasants is the mighty one. No, that don't make no sense. You understand? The mighty one is the one that controlling the kingdom. You understand? So right now, on the face of this earth, the Edomites are the ones that control in the kingdom. You understand? So they are considered the mighty ones, and they are the ones that boast in themselves over the Lord's people and over Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which is a sinful thing to do. You understand? Didn't the scripture in 2 Thessalonians say that he wisheth himself to be in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God? That is him boasting himself. Alright, so it say, O mighty man, the goodness of God endureth continually. You understand? Because he is the one who actually, he eaten of the goodness of the land. The best are the fruits, you know, all the gold he have. You understand? He eating the best in the skyscrapers. He living the best. You know? It say, Thy tongue deviseth mischief, like a sharp razor working deceitfully. Yeah, that is how these Edomites just go about breaking down other nations and doing things. They talk smooth words with you, but they plot to actually take down your nation. That is how they are. You know? It says, Thou lovest evil more than good. Yeah, this actually talking about the so-called white man. Because he love evil, he don't love good. Alright? And lying rather than to speak righteousness. You understand? Yeah. It say lying rather than to speak righteousness, sila, which means to ponder what it is the Lord saying. Alright? Thou lovest all devouring words, O thou deceitful tongue. You understand? This is the so-called white man. You know, so with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rokwakodash. Alright, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutation to the men that pushing this word in sincerity and in all truth. You know, this is your brother Kodah from GMS Trinidad saying Shalom until the next lesson. Alright, so yeah, Joe Biden was speaking about World War III. Alright, which meaning that these devils are planning something. And the agenda probably close to completing. You know?
I'm going to go to bed.
What did you decide about Mr. Lee? You said you spoke to the...
Yeah, we talked about at the conference overall. We talked about stability. We talked about making sure that the southern hemisphere had access to change. It had access. It wasn't confrontational at all.
Thank you, everybody. This ends the count press conference. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah, deceitful, oh thou deceitful tongue. You know? So with that, shalom.